As late as May 2014, with 6 weeks remaining in the interim agreement period, the Iranian Supreme Leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, was reported to have described the nuclear talks as follows. The reason for the emphasis placed on the continuation of combat is not because of the warmongering of the Islamic establishment. It is only rational that for crossing a region filled with pirates, one should fully equip themselves and be motivated and capable of defending themselves. Under such circumstances, we have no option but to continue combat and allow the idea of combat to rule all domestic and foreign affairs of the country. Those who seek to promote concession-making and surrendering to bullies and accuse the Islamic establishment of warmongering are indeed committing treason. All the officials in the country in the field of economy, science, culture, policy-making, law-making, and foreign negotiations should be aware that they are fighting and are continuing the combat for the establishment and survival of the Islamic system. Jihad is never-ending because Satan and the Satanic front will exist eternally. For nations, history plays the role that character confers on human beings. In Iran's proud and rich history, one can distinguish 3 different approaches to international order. There was the policy of the state preceding the Khomeini revolution, vigilant in protecting its borders, respectful of other nations' sovereignties, willing to participate in alliances, in effect pursuing its national interests by Westphalian principles. There is also the tradition of empire, which viewed Iran as the center of the civilized world and which sought to eliminate the autonomy of its surrounding countries as far as its power could reach. Finally, there is the Iran of jihad, described in the preceding pages. From which of these traditions does the changed comportment of some high-ranking Iranian officials draw its inspiration? If we assume a fundamental change, what brought it about? Is the conflict psychological or strategic? Will it be resolved by a change in attitude or a modification of policy? And if the latter, what is the modification that should be sought? Can the 2 countries' views of world order be reconciled, or will the world have to wait until jihadist pressures fade, as they disappeared earlier in the Ottoman Empire as a result of a change in power dynamics and domestic priorities? On the answer to these questions depends the future of US-Iranian relations and perhaps the peace of the world.